Hey y'all, it's Joanna, and I love to DIY on a budget and make beautiful home decor. And if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. Okay, y'all, it's day 3 in the 12 days of Christmas, and this is Rustic or Woodland, hosted by Brenda at Rustic and Lace DIY and KRISTA at KRISTA's Crafty Life. Y'all, I sure appreciate y'all doing this. Wait for the song at the end of the video, and you may hear construction because they're working on my kitchen, okay? I'm sorry about that. Voiceover's got to be done, but here we go. Okay, also make sure you check out the playlist. They'll all be in my description box, okay? So for the first one, I have this Birdhouse from the Dollar Tree, and then I have 2 pine cones from my yard. And actually, I did treat these. I baked them in the oven. No, I don't know. I don't remember how long. You can Google it because I did it years ago. But anyway, I'm just going to take Waverly Wax, and I am going to use a wipe, and I'm going to distress this, but I couldn't get it in the cracks where, it was small. And then I realized it's glue and it's not even staining. So yeah. So I have to, that just makes it more rustic. Okay. So I'm going to do all of it like that right there, and look at it. It's streaked up, but it looks good. I like it. But anyway, I made sure I did the under bottom there and all that stuff. So yeah, so now I'm going to take my pine cones, and I'm going to, these have like prickly things on it, needle things, and they hurt. So I'm just taking my little bitty mini needle nose pliers. No, it ain't. It's wire cutters. I don't know my tools today. But anyway, I'm picking those, and then you're just going to pick your pine cones off. These were shabby looking, so it was a little bit easier. There goes the saw. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, so they quit screwing. Now they're stapling. But I'm just going to take this industrial hot glue gun. It's by Surebonder. No, I'm not sponsored. I just got the gun. And it's extremely hot. You have to be very careful. But I want this to stick, and I don't have time for wood glue, okay? So I'm just going to take these, and I'm going to put them right at the edge. And if they're too long, you just take the wire cutters or scissors and snip them off. No big deal. And I'm going to put the first layer on. And if you have a little smidgen on the end, find a skinny one or cut one in half or paint it brown or something. I don't know. But anyways, that fit just perfect. So, yeah. So now I'm just going to take and go right above it and put another layer and go all the way up until it looks like that right there. Ain't that cute? And when I took my scissors and evened the top up, it just matched. It just blended. It was perfect. So now I'm going to take this flocking stuff that I made, and all it is Mod Podge. Let me see, what is it? Mod Podge and spackle and a little bit of water, or a little bit of white paint. I don't remember which, but yeah, Mod Podge and spackle. So I'm going to just flock my roof here, or put snow on my roof. And then I did it on the sides, in the hole around, you see, yeah. So it's cute there. So I got to let it dry. So I'm going to take these wreaths. They're 18-inch wreaths from the Dollar Tree. These things are something else, y'all. You have to have 2 or 3 of them, or some extra greenery or something to get them. And they're so wonky. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I put 2 together, and I'm just going to fandangle with it until I get it, poofed out there where it needs to be. But I'm just taking little greenery pieces. You can get these at Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree, and it's greenery, okay? And I'm just taking the greenery and tying it together. It looks a little bit different by the time I get all the greenery in it. You ain't even gonna know it, so it really doesn't matter in the first place. Okay, so I got it, and I added some more of those greeneries and just twisted them around. And I got these from Hobby Lobby, okay? And I'm just going to pick them off and start sticking them in just to fill this wreath in a little bit. And I'll just put them here and there. And I'm going to put some other stuff in there too. So yeah, we're going to fill it up. You see holes and gaps. Y'all, that's the best I could do, honestly. And I even added those other ones in, twisted them around to make extra, I don't know, stems maybe. I don't know, whatever you call it. In the wreath, trying to fill it in, and it wasn't working. So you see where those wires are at the top where I just stuck my thumb? Now they're to to the side, I'm going to put the bow there. So there it is. Yeah, I got music going, so I'm swaying away. And I'm sorry about that light. It's coming through my window, and my curtain's even pulled, and I couldn't help it. You know, it's just the sun shines on the outside. So I'm going to take this sprig, and I got it from the Dollar Tree. I got a couple of them. So I'm just going to poke those in there now that I got my greenery going around there. Just give it a little color and some dimension and just some whimsiness or wisp. I don't know. This is a woodland project, okay? I did the woodland one. I didn't do the rustic. It's kind of rustic woodland. Goes together, whatever. So anyway, I'm just sticking these in wherever I can get them in. You have to be careful with this glue gun because if it touches you like it did me, it'll burn you so bad. And it hurts really, really bad. I'm just telling you. But I like to use the industrial as opposed to the regular because I know it's going to hold better. It's hotter. And it does take a little bit longer to cool off and dry because it's so hot. But now I've got these sticks and I got them at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to start sticking my sticks in there randomly around and about just to add more something to it, okay? And all I'm doing is just adding them around, making sure you're going the same way. Y'all, look at that. Ain't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. It's so woodsy. So I got this deer at Walmart, okay? And I noticed when I got it that it could come apart very easy. I mean, very easy. The head was already apart, and I just stuck my knife or scraper down in there and pulled it apart. And the other one has the hanger, so I'm just going to take my needle nose or my flush pliers or cutters and just cut that right on off of there. You won't even see the discoloration when you stick it down in that greenery. So I'm going to stick one up and one down, and I don't even know if I got them in the same spot, but they are hollow. So to fill in the hollowness, because I didn't know what it was going to stick to, I start taking felt, pieces of felt, and I'm just going to layer 3 pieces of felt, okay, and then a Jenga block. 3 pieces and a Jenga block, and then I put a piece of felt on top of the Jenga block, and that's what I'm going to use to glue these down in there with. So I'm just layering it in there. I'm not worried about the head or anything like that. So now all I have to do is put my hot glue on the back of these and just set them where I had them, which I didn't. I put this one in crooked. I did put glue on the legs and some on the head because, you know, it might go in there. I don't know. Look, I got it crooked. I'm like, oh man, but I straightened it out. I tried to straighten it out. And then I just glued the other one down. I told you this glue takes a minute to yeah, there I go. I'm turning it, trying to turn it. No, I pulled it off. What did I do? I forgot I pulled it off, y'all. I can't even remember. But anyway, now I'm putting a piece of greenery up in that head where I put that glue, and I'm going to put the other one on up there. I love this when I got it done. I should have put him higher, but I remembered I'm going to put a bow up there. So anyway, yeah. So I've got these long pine cones I had in my stash. I have a lot of pine cones. And I'm going to glue 3 of them right where they are. I just set them there to see where I wanted them. And then on those sticks, they had all those little white pine cones. I cut all those little white ones off, and I'm just going to set them in there wherever, you know, I see fit, and it makes my eyes happy, okay? That's how I do these things. I do it until it makes my eyes happy. When I'm happy, I'm done. Okay, now I've got these red berries, and they're mostly in sets of 3, so I just twisted them up and cut them off and glued them in there, and I don't know where that footage went. I know I videoed it. Maybe I shut it off. I don't know. So now I got this pick from Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely love these. They're a little bit glittery, so I'm just taking wire cutters, and I am cutting them off, okay? I know what I did. I wasn't going to record me doing this, but I was going to record me doing the berries, and I pushed record or unpushed. I got them backwards, so now you're just watching me cut all these little funny spriggy looking things off of this stick, but you don't have to do that. I'll get past this. Oh, we're past it. So cut them, and now I'm just going to stick these in there. just in spurts, just to fill it in more, okay? And I got it the way I want it. It makes me happy. So now I'm just going to make my bow. Okay, so I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to loop it over and twist. Okay, just give it a little twist in the middle like a figure 8, kind of, sort of. And then I'm going to, I'm sorry I'm dancing, it makes it harder to see. So twist it over and then go under. And then twist it over and then go under. And I twist each time just in a little bit. And then I'm going to cut that off in the back. Y'all, I almost cut my stinking finger. I've been just terrible today. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to clip it. I got these clips at Sally's long time ago when I did hair bows. So now I'm going to take a piece. I don't have no rhyme or reason. I'm not measuring it. I just cut it off, dovetail my ends, folded it in the middle, and I'm going to put that right on the bottom of that right there. And I'm going to show you how I do it. So I've got a piece of dental floss and a needle. Y'all, my needle broke in half. Do you believe that? It broke in half when I was pulling it. The needle, not the string, the needle. So I'm going to go in and out of this bow right in the center, right down the middle. And then I'm going to wrap it around. And then when I pull tight, I'm going to scrunch it. Then I'm going to wrap it around and pull tight. Well, I got it in, I wasn't in the middle. So I have to run it around the left side a little more to make my bow even, but that's okay because when I put the thing in the middle, you're not going to see all that thread. So then I'm just going through and I'm going to tie it off by going through the, my husband was hollering at me. I broke my needle and I was like, you got to be kidding. So I made a burlap bow and all I did was run it around my hand and tie it in the middle with a piece of burlap. I throwed that thing in the middle and then I'm going to take a piece of rope to put in the middle of it. But before I do that, I'm going to take a piece of jute and where that bare wire up there is, I'm going to run this jute under the wire, okay? I'm getting it under there and I'm going to tie a knot in it and then I'm going to cut that excess off and I'm going to run it around and I'm going to put my knot there and then I'm going to put glue so my knot don't shift or move, okay? So now I'm going to take this and if you didn't do that, you could have tied it around that metal. But I glued it first and didn't think about it. So I'm just going to run this piece of rope that I had. It's just thicker jute. I got it at Walmart. And I'm going to tie it in a knot and cut it off. And that's going to be my bow center. And then I'm going to put a lot of glue right there. And I have to push this and hold it for a minute. And then my tails are just coming down. And this bow is so pretty, y'all. It is so pretty on here. And it's got berries and pine cones and it's just so woodsy. I loved it when I saw it. I've had it for a couple years. I got 2 of them. And what am I doing now? Oh, I'm gonna get, where'd I go? I always come up missing. I don't even know about my life. They hollered at me and I kept recording. Hold on. Well, there's my berries. I just glued my 3 berries in there. Y'all, I was gone. I looked at that thing and I thought, what in the world am I doing? I was missing and everything else. Now I'm just going to take some white acrylic paint. Okay, and I'm just putting it on a distressing brush. What is that thing called? I don't know. But anyways, I just flocked my thing. So now I got my house and it's dry. I took the clip out. And I got a cardinal. These come from Hobby Lobby too. And I'm just going to take my hot glue and I'm going to glue my cardinal right on top of my house. And that one is done. I was going to put it in the wreath, but I didn't like it. So now I've got these pine cones and I am going to take some moss, of course. Yep, there's my moss. I had a video without it and somebody said, where's your moss at, lady? I didn't need it in that one, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to put my glue down and I'm going to bunch my moss up in there and I'm going to smush it down with this. Now, you don't want to touch that because that's hot glue, I'm telling you. So I'm going to trim my moss up and then I'm just going to take glue and glue my pine cones on there. Okay? Right like that, right there. My glue gun, I don't know what happened. So I get my other one and I glue it down. The moss helps it stay in there too, I think. It makes it even. So I'm going to glue the other one down. I don't know why this glue gun is not hot. I don't remember. Oh, I do know why. They had to shut the electric off because they're dealing with wires in there with the dishwasher. They had to replace a lot more than I thought they had to replace. Let me just tell you. But they shut my electric off and my glue gun got cold and I forgot. But anyway, so I have these red pit berries from Dollar Tree and I'm going to glue it down in the bottom here. And I'm going to hold it in there. If you glue your berries, you have more to glue to. And then it came off. So I got to hold it in that hot glue. And I'm just going to wrap it loosely. Now, if you go too tight, you'll bury your beads in your pine cone and you won't be able to see it. But I'm just going to go around my pine cone. And then I'm going to wrap it a couple times and just snip it. And ain't it cute? Oh, my goodness. These are so rustic and woodland. I'm telling you. So I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I don't know why. You have to watch it. But, yeah. Here we go again. I left it in here. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at me. I'm just going round this pine cone. Round. I don't know. And I'm swaying back and forth. But, yeah. Look. Oh, goodness. I buried it in there. I got to dig it out. Okay. Y'all. Oh, what am I doing? Why did I leave all this in here? This is pointless. This is crazy. When is it going to end? I don't know. Probably when I snip this thing off. Good grief. I am so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Now I'm going to take that flocking stuff. The flocking stuff. Yeah, the flocking stuff. And I'm going to dip my brush in it. And I am going to drag it. Well, I daub it, but it's better when you drag it. So you can unload that off of your brush onto what you're putting it on. So I'll drag it in a minute. But these are so cute when they come out. Okay, you see them back there? Yeah. So I got another big pine cone. And I glued a knotted string, jute string to it. And then I've got this greenery. And I'm just going to cut it down. And I'm going to put it on here. I'm telling y'all, when this hot glue hit this pine cone, you could smell pine sap. It was so funny. And I got these out of my yard. And I baked these. So I don't know why it still smelled like pine sap. But it did. But anyway, I'm going to put this greenery all the way around this, okay? Y'all don't need to see all that. It's just gluing greenery on. I don't have no rhyme or reason the way I did it, just except these two right here. And that's the only two that I put on with any decency, I think, because I just smeared the other ones on there. Okay, so here I just cut a piece of ribbon in half and then just tied a bow and put two little rusted bells on a string and glued them on there. And then I glued 3 berries to cover up where I glued those on. And there's the final reveal. Y'all, these were so easy and so quick. The main thing was the wreath. That was the biggest thing. And then putting those pine cone pieces on that roof. But ain't they so pretty, though? I am impressed with myself. I'm not a woodland person, but these are so pretty. And, anyways, yeah. So I'll give you a close-up look. There's my little berries on there. I tried not to cover up the berries a lot with white so that they would show up. But I love that birdhouse. Not on that candlestick, but I love that birdhouse and how it came out. And that right there is so precious. It's so pretty. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. You are a blessing. And if you don't like my singing, it's at the end of the video, y'all. Don't listen. Just stop it before you get there. But I'm trying to do these 12 days of Crafters Christmas, okay? And I just think it's funny. So not everybody has my sense of humor. But anyway, thank you for watching. You are a blessing. And catch me next time. Now, if you don't want to hear my crazy singing, now's the time to go, okay? But if you want to, then stay tuned. On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 pairs of scissors, 2 packs of needles, and a brand new sewing machine. Catch you later.